Turn it up loud, feel the beat in your chest. Static and fire where the wild ones rest. This is the place we break all the rules. Rock in the veins, rock in the soul. Unleash the chaos, let the thunder roll. Welcome to the sound that never grows
Just understand. Oh, I'm dead.
What did
Hey,
he say? What did he
see,
say?
wear your Duncan shirt today.
Yeah,
I
my
like it.
little Dunk Kings tracksuit. I don't have the pants on though because they're a little too.
I didn't know it comes with pants. Oh yeah, you said
too
you
loose.
do have the
It
full
comes with the
tracksuit.
hat.
Did you add the stickers?
No, no, this is 100% authentic, dude. This is the real deal commercial.
The real deal.
Real deal.
Yeah, you do use a lot of the quotes
Yeah,
from there.
yeah.
But you wanna do a game, buddy?
Let's right off the rip. Let's do a little Halloween
Okay,
theme game.
let me help you out here, buddy. Let me
Pull
get
up,
you.
pull up some pictures here.
Yes, there's skate porn. Alrighty.
All right.
Ooh.
So what we're gonna have is I came up with 4 different Halloween themed bar nights.
Halloween themed bar nights.
So this is
This is a
different.
normal thing.
This
that-
is different ideas that bars could do.
So do you not like normal bars thing? Is that what made
No,
you come up with
just
this?
they're just different like kind of things you could do to try and bring in business
Okay.
and have a little fun with it, at the same time. And I'm going to give you 4 and then you can give me like out of those 4 which one you're most likely
All
to
right, let's
attend.
start with the ones and see what we can get out of it.
All right. All right. So this is the first one.
ChatGPT, these pictures
Hell
are pretty
yeah.
cool.
I know. They did a pretty good
Yeah.
job. Bartender monster mashup. This time we're stereotyping you based on your Halloween costume. Dress for the drink you want. Bartenders guess the type of drink you want to order based on your costume, and there's no refunds. You can go to a different bartender every time if you don't like what drink is served by the previous one. So in this picture, right, like, oh, he's a vampire. He might like a red drink, so we got him a Dirty Shirley. Construction worker. So this guy's
Yeah,
middle.
Bud Light.
He's middle class.
Yeah,
He's a middle class guy. He
union,
started drinking.
buddy, I'm union.
Then we got. She was supposed to be a slutty teacher, but a ChatGPT didn't really like that. So she's drinking an espresso martini.
She's kind of like a businesswoman.
Yeah, it looks more like a businesswoman. And then the Hooters girl, she's
Yeah,
gonna
she
drink
got
a
big
seltzer,
tits
Heineken
on there.
seltzer.
Take out the racks on that one.
That's ChatGPT for you.
Yeah.
So basically, you're going to the bar. You can dress in whatever costume you want, but you don't get to order your own drinks. Bartenders are giving you drinks based on what your costume is. So there's 2-part question to this. What are you dressing as, and what drink
But I
do
got
you
a
think
couple
you're
questions.
getting?
Hold on.
Okay.
So we gotta clarify this. So when you walk in, the bartender gets to choose the drink.
You don't get to pick.
Dude, I think that'd be actually cool just for a concept of a bar.
Yeah.
So like you walk in and then the bartender just like chooses what you want. I feel like it has to be a more fancy end, like so like it's not like a crowded bar.
Yeah.
Or-
And they're not just feeding you shitty, cheap drinks.
Yeah, they're actually like mixologists,
Yeah.
if you will. But yeah, okay. I don't know. What
So,
costume would
so
you pick?
basically, right, like for this, I like to drink beer. Whenever we go out, I drink beer. So I would try and dress as something
So
that
you're
would get
trying to do it for the drink.
Yeah.
Not
Well,
think I would do it based on like I want to dress up in the weirdest thing to see what drink they give me.
Yeah.
Like
But you might get a different drink. So if this guy goes to bartender number 1, the construction
Yeah, I
guy
know.
gets a Bud Light. The next bartender he goes to might give him something different.
yeah, I understand that, but like I feel like the challenge would be like making the weirdest costume you can and like seeing if they like give you like a Bud Light or something, or they actually like I gotta make this guy like the craziest drink.
I think if a place was done right, like they had like a good amount of bartenders and they're not just rushing to get drinks done.
Yeah.
Like you could have fun with it, and like
Yeah.
bartenders could be a little more
What do you
creative
so
with
you
it.
go as a construction worker?
I would just go with something like
Simple?
get me beer, something simple. Cause like like my costume right now, I'm gonna be Italian mobster. Like, what do you give an Italian mobster? Maybe like some sort of like Italian liquor. I don't
Yeah.
really know.
That'd be actually you could do like a mobster boss type of thing.
Yeah.
Get some whiskey.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what I would do. I have a tough time in just thinking about
What you want to drink as it is?
no what I want to fucking wear
Oh.
as a costume.
Well, what drink do you want to get when you go to the bar?
I don't know. I drink a lot of things. Like, I drink beer, I drink gin, drink a lot of vodka I drink, but like that's just to get it down. Um I don't know. When I go out, I get a lot of cocktails like a Tom Collins. I don't know if
Yeah.
you know what that is. It's like a vodka soda but a little bit more fancy and with gin.
Okay.
So, I kind of like that. I don't know. I don't know. I if it would be what kind of night? Am I going out like with like a
It's Halloween.
Halloween?
It's a Halloween party. That's the point of it.
Am I trying to get fucked up? Is it or am I trying to be
Whatever you're trying
polite?
to do.
Or am I trying to be polite?
I mean, I imagine it's a holiday. You're trying to get, a little bit mucked up.
Yeah, I'd try to do on the caution of like more of a vodka. See if like
All right.
crush him. I don't know. What would you think that would work for vodka?
Oh man, I don't know. You could do like
See, it's tough.
it's
Like
tough.
what
That's
drink?
the point.
Like yeah, you could do construction worker, beer, and those are easy.
Yeah,
Like I don't know, a Bruins guy like Coors Light.
maybe.
Yeah,
Whatever would be maybe a little bit more like a douchey look.
yeah.
Maybe
A
guess
guy
me vodka.
skydiver, you could
Yeah.
give him just like the bottom shelf
Maybe
vodka.
maybe you go as a pilot. I feel like pilot might get you vodka.
Yeah, pilot. Well, Mike, get me vodka. I don't know. That's horrible. The pilots.
So that's a good one. That's number one. You like that one
Yeah,
so far.
yeah,
All right.
that was good.
All right. Costume roulette. And remember,
I
you're
like
gonna,
the picture most of all.
remember you're picking whatever one you'd be most likely to attend.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah.
Costume roulette. Different costumes are put on a wheel, and every 20 minutes, someone at the bar, bartender, staff member, spins the wheel. And if you're dressed as that theme that the wheel lands on, you get a free drink.
That's pretty dope. Yeah, I'd do that. That sounds fun, and I'd go to that bar. But like,
But
what
you
if your
don't know
costume is not on it?
sucks.
That
You don't know
sucks.
ahead of time.
That sucks. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I'd risk it that much.
Think about though, like if and some of these got overlapped, like it did sports twice. I don't know why. And like, what the fuck is Dutch? Like, I didn't
A
put
Dutch
that.
related.
Yeah, I guess. But like, if you're dressed as a monster, that kind of works. You could be Disney or monster, so you kind of have to
Yeah.
go as a costume that maybe covers multiple categories.
I don't know what I would choose, but I like it. I don't know. I like the other one a little bit better.
You like the other one a little
Yeah.
better?
What about
It adds a little. It adds a little fun for the bar, right? Because you're going out being like, oh, there's a chance, right?
yeah.
Same reason people go and gamble at the casino. There's a chance I could win,
But
but
it's just fun. I think
statistically,
I think of like casino as like an arcade. I
yeah,
expect I'm like if I go to arcade, I know I'm not gonna win any money.
yeah,
Maybe like a toy I get, but like so like it's basically I expect to lose money for
yeah.
casino. But
If you're gonna go out and drink anyways, you might as well take the chance that you could, get a free drink. All right, so that one's pretty good. All right, trick or treat tab night. This one's a little bit more risque.
risque,
When paying your tab, you draw from a deck of cards that either say trick or treat on them. The treat cards will have discounts on your tab anywhere from 10 to 100%,
Okay,
meaning 100% of your tabs paid for the night.
let me guess. And then they have
The
the
trick
opposite.
cards have the opposite effect. Very smart, Philip. You're learning. He's getting smarter, kids.
I'm growing up.
The trick cards have a similar effect, but to a less maximum. Your tab could increase from 5 to 50%. So you could be paying. So if your tab's $100 and you draw a 50% trick card, you could pay $150.
Yeah, she ain't getting a tip. She ain't getting a tip.
It's a gamble, right?
I don't know.
Is it a gamble you're taking? Is it something you do? It drums up business because, like I said, people like to gamble. They like to take chances. They think they're gonna come
be
up.
hanging out with those type of people. on Halloween.
Okay.
So I'd probably put this one as my last one. You got another one?
I have one last one.
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
But you don't like the chances
No,
from you.
no, I don't like this one.
Okay.
No, I'm already spending enough money as it is.
All right. Last one is zombie infection night. Before people come in.
This picture just looks
Why?
like you're drugging somebody.
Kinda, I guess. I don't know. That's what it did. Glasses and bottles before the bar opens have green and red stickers placed on the bottom. It was supposed to be on the bottom, but I guess you can't really see it.
Okay, yep.
If you receive a red sticker, you've now been infected. Uh, you've now been infected, and you're now a zombie. You're not
So what
actually
does
a
that mean?
zombie.
I get to make out with all the girls?
No. But if you get a green sticker, you're still alive. The last person to remain standing and not a zombie with green stickers at the end of the night will have their tab paid for.
What was that last part?
So it's essentially the last person who never receives a red sticker gets their tab paid for the night. So you're ordering your drinks. Like let's say I'm gonna go out, I'm gonna get Coors Light all night.
Yeah.
If I'm getting Coors Light, Coors Light, Coors Light, all of them have green stickers, and everyone else at the bar is getting red stickers. If I'm the last person without getting a red sticker, my tab's paid for. But if you get a red sticker, you've been quote unquote
Infected.
zombie
So
infected.
so
You're basically a
so
game of chance again.
so how do you know when like the red stickers will stop coming out? They'll just all keep going until you some till like the end of the night.
Well, it's a chance that you have to take, right? Like you could the first drink of the night you get, let's say it has a green sticker, and you're fine. If you don't order any more drinks, one that sucks for you because then you only had one drink.
Yeah.
But you're taking a chance on, everyone else. Like
So what if you order a bottle?
and they're all gonna have glasses and bottles.
No, I mean like a bottle. Like if I order like a bottle.
Yeah, they'll put
Bro-
those on those.
Okay, so that's just what that's technically one drink, one sticker. So if that's green, like then that'd be good.
I sure, yeah,
So then the tab's paid for.
sure.
Okay, I do that. I
Yeah.
just order a bottle and then hopefully it's green. If it's not, I pay for
What
it.
if the bar knows people are gonna do that and they put red stickers on all the bottles?
Oh shit! I didn't think about that.
Yeah,
Nah, cause like that. Then I think about it as like a carnival game. I feel like there should be some regulations. You have to have an even amount. You can't just rig somebody.
they can do whatever they want.
No, I don't think.
Somebody by the end of the night's gonna be a winner. Somebody's gonna have their tab paid for.
Yeah, but like, what if they all the red stickers? What if they give all green stickers to everybody at the beginning, and then the next round they just give reds?
My guess is how you would have to set it up is like right, like they keep the coolers where they keep the beers, High Noons, Bud Lights, Coors Lights, whatever
Sure.
you're drinking. They're pulling from rows. When you're setting up the rows of beers lined up, like the first row, let's say there's 4 Bud Lights, one of those has to have a red sticker. So the second somebody orders
Yeah,
Bud Light,
but like in
you're
your
just
theory,
taking a chance.
in your theory, they could all be red and nothing could be
Well, no, in good faith, the bar would have green stickers.
in good faith. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, all right.
If everyone off the rip had red stickers,
Then in good
people
faith,
would know.
they should have it on the big bottles too, 50-50.
Sure, they could do that. It's up to you. You don't have to go here.
Yeah, I wouldn't go here. Okay, let me give me these judging. All right, I do the first one.
The stereotyping of the monster mashup.
Yeah, I like this one.
I think you're just enthralled by the cartoon Hooters girl. I think that's it.
Some big nuggets. I'd go Wheezy. No, I do this one.
Number 2.
Yeah, no, and then I do this one.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the trick or treat tab night is last.
Yeah, yeah.
It scares you having to pay more money.
Actually, I might switch this one with the second one.
You like this one second.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just because the chance of my tab getting paid for, and there's no repercussions if if I get a red, I just pay for my tab.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah, it's a pretty good chance. But
Yeah.
also, like with the roulette wheel, like let's say you're dressed as a theme, like when they spin the wheel, if you're there for 3 hours, let's say, they're doing it every 20 minutes. That's 9 times the wheel's getting spun. What if it lands on your costume theme 3 times out of those 9? You get 3 free drinks.
Yeah, I would definitely do that.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, and if you have a girl, she gets all green. She don't have to pay for her drinks.
Yeah.
Easy money. I'm liking it.
Well, this one, dude, anybody
We should definitely get a bar and do it.
we should definitely get a bar. Any bars out there that are seeing this are welcome to steal any of these ideas.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
credit us.
yeah. Promote us. Hey, you got to give that follow and subscribe.
Yeah. Just put a picture of us doing this topic on your website or whatever and be like we stole this idea, cuz I think that would be pretty fun. And think about like for you, like you said, the bartender stereotyping costumes. Like that could be a lot of fun for like the workers too. Like
Yeah.
you're giving them a little bit of freedom for the night to kind of just do whatever.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, they definitely would have some fun, and maybe they'd probably take a couple shots.
Yeah, and it's no refunds. So if you don't like the fucking drink you get, you should
Get
have picked a better costume. You
yeah,
fucking piece of
yeah,
shit.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I know, dude. I honestly don't know what I'm gonna be. You got a costume already, isn't
Yeah,
that right?
the Italian mobster. Yeah, I got
Yeah.
my velvet velour tracksuit. Be in
Yep.
tomorrow.
Yeah, he's so
Oh,
excited, dude. He's like way too hyped about
that's
this.
gonna be fun. I'm
He's
gonna
gonna
wear
be
that shit
he's
around
gonna
town.
talk Italian all freaking night. It's gonna be
Nah.
so funny. But I don't know if you saw you know that Kowloon on Route 1, that restaurant?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah.
The one where they had like a big stabbing or like big
They had a
fight there.
stabbing there, really?
Like oh man, probably now 2 years ago or something like that.
Yep.
There was a big fucking like fight outside of it. I
Oh
remember it
wow.
being in the news and like somebody died and shit.
I didn't even hear about that. No, and that's not even what I was gonna bring up. That's closing down.
Yeah, I did hear
Oh, you
that
did
too.
really?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're building like new like a big apartment buildings, and then below they're building like commercial like that. I think it should be good.
Yeah.
I
I
don't know
mean
if I
that's
would
where they
live
put.
over there. Would you?
I like
Route
the
1,
area
so
we're
it's
in
not too
now.
bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I thought that was interesting.
Massachusetts is becoming so expensive anyways. I feel like a lot of people
Ridiculous.
are eventually going to be like, "All right, this is just unlivable at this point." But
I know. I think that's what they're trying to do, and like try to like create the rich people that are coming. But like I feel like there like not many people just want to like come to Boston because there's not much to do. So
no, there's a good amount to do.
yeah, but in the summer, but like then everybody goes to New Hampshire during the winter, and like so
Yeah. But it's easy access if you like to ski and stuff. You can just drive up to New Hampshire, Vermont,
yeah.
whatever.
Then that's what you could say about like Boston. Like if you could just live up in Hampshire, save taxes, get a bigger house, and then
Yeah.
drive. But I don't know, just me.
That's what I would totally consider living in like southern New Hampshire in an apartment where it's cheaper
Southern New Hampshire, yeah. Like I used to live in Southern New Hampshire, like the border, and it
and
was
then
like
just drive
nice.
down.
Yeah, it was so easy. It's like a 30-minute drive with no traffic,
Yeah.
maybe less if you're going a little faster.
Well, it's different too. Like my work hours are different, so I'm never really driving in any
Yeah,
traffic.
traffic.
So
When I used to do construction, have to drive up New Hampshire. Like there's no traffic going
yeah,
up New Hampshire, and then coming back is nice too. But I don't know. I just got this new phone though.
yeah.
Oh,
The iPhone
yeah,
17.
yeah. Have you used the Apple Music?
Yeah,
The song remixes now. Did you see
like
that?
on its own.
Yeah, you didn't see this?
No.
Yeah, so like every time I play it now, like in Apple Music, like it will transfer the song like 10 seconds before I'll start to hear it remix the other song into it.
Okay. They have a function like that on Spotify.
Oh, they do?
Yeah, it's like DJ. It's like a DJ AI.
Yeah,
DJ.
it's like yeah, and I like it's like the first like 2 days like that it was happening, I was like, what the hell is like someone messing with my phone? Someone calling me? I kept looking at my phone,
Yeah.
and like now I'm like, this is actually kind of dope because like,
It just goes right
yeah,
into the next song.
and then like, it's looking for songs that it can play off of.
Yeah.
So like it actually like flows better and like keeps your like vibe.
Yeah. No, there's a thing on Spotify that does that. It's like a DJ AI.
DJI.
Yeah.
Okay. No, I just shocks me how that was working because like DJs are like gonna be no more now or something.
I mean, not realistically. If I was going, if I was, like hosting a wedding, I would tell people like, yeah, I don't need a fucking DJ. Like, I just let me make
Yeah,
a playlist.
anybody wants to put on their phone, just fuck up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like somebody just auxes.
Well,
it.
like for me, I'd have to have like Greek music, like because like it would be traditional. Oh, because like that's what I would like
Yeah.
want. And so like they'd have to play Greek music mixed in, and I feel
What
like
if
a
you
band.
marry? What if you marry a chick that's not Greek and she doesn't want to do that?
Nah, she had to convert.
She has to convert.
Yeah,
But
like
you're gonna be single for a while.
but
my
like
friend.
it's not a big deal. Like you don't do anything. You just like I don't go to church that much.
But you're telling me she has to. What if, bro? What if your fucking
But yeah,
dream,
my mom did it.
what if your dream chick, like the chick you were talking about from the gym, she,
No, it would have to be a Greek wedding. Yes.
it has to be.
Yeah, she can have it anywhere she wants, but it has to be Greek wedding.
Buddy, you're screwed, dude. You're screwed.
I'm not.
You
I'm
can't-
not.
I think you're gonna have a harder time than you think convincing somebody,
No.
especially dude now that how like people are today, where they're like, oh,
Yeah, I don't want those people.
oh, dude.
Yeah, I don't. I don't. I'm all set. These
I think
people.
you're gonna have.
Most of these women are crazy, anyways.
I think you're gonna have a hard time getting somebody who's Catholic to switch to Greek Orthodox, even though they're
Why?
fairly similar.
Catholic and not Christian. Christian. If you're Christian, it's the same thing. Just not Catholic.
There's some differences,
No, we're Christian. That's what I am, basically.
but you said basically because
Yeah,
it's not
because like they
exactly the
word it
same.
differently.
Because it's not exactly
It's
the same.
worth. Yeah, it's like more religious.
I've
Than,
been to Greek. I've been to a Greek wedding. It's different than how
yeah,
it is.
I went like last month.
Yeah, it's different from how like a Catholic wedding would be.
It's not that bad. No, it's like a normal wedding. The only thing different is you just walk around this table 3 times, and then that was it.
And there's a separate room for men to do things to other men because that's what you got.
Yeah, right. I was like, what the fuck are you talking about, buddy?
That's what you like to do.
Nah, you been to a Greek wedding, dude? They're so
Yeah.
much fun, dude.
Yeah.
Like the dancing, dude. You dance
Yeah.
in the circle.
Dude, every time I go to a wedding, I dance.
No,
Hell
but
yeah.
like the Greek
Yeah.
dancing
Yeah.
with the holding hands and
Yeah.
yeah, that was that. Yeah, that's good. I like that. But
I mean, good for you if you can find. I mean, probably easier for you to just find somebody that's Greek.
no, maybe I'm open to options. Like I'm not not open. It's just like I want my kids growing up a certain way.
Dude, what if like
Yeah, that's what I'm basically looking for. Making sure my wife can like raise my kids properly. Because I don't think.
what do you mean your wife? You're not gonna raise your kids?
It's a mutual thing. It's like you both raise them together.
Alright.
But I want to make. I want to. What do you
You're
get?
making it sound like you're just gonna be like sludging your way home from the bus.
You're
You're a fucking alcoholic.
She opens. Where have you been?
Yeah.
What's that movie? He turns around as the girl opens the door and goes back to the bar.
I don't remember.
Oh, that was funny. But
Yeah, it's a tough thing.
I don't know. But I got one more thing I just want
Alright.
to tell you before we move on to little sports actions.
Yeah,
Here.
I can give you one other thing. Too
Okay, you
before we
go.
get
What
into
do you got?
sports. All right, I thought this was kind of not only funny but surprising with how long the show's been running for over 20 seasons.
Let me get some practical jokers.
No,
I thought you were gonna say that because Sal was on Joe Rogan.
the show. Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah.
The show Survivor, which has been around for a long time.
Is that the one where they drop people in the woods and yeah.
Yeah,
My
and they, like,
my
compete
boss
in
likes that show.
competition. Yeah. They had their first person ever on the show medically removed.
Oh yeah, I heard about this. She was talking about this.
They were
yes.
bitten by a snake, a poisonous snake, and for the first time ever, think about
Oh,
a
I
show
did
that's
hear about this. Oh, my
Yeah.
bad. We were talking about the guy fell and then he like realized he like could almost like die.
Oh, I mean, I'm sure like
Yeah.
people have. I'm sure they have like on-site medical where
But like
somebody
so
gets
he
turned-
had airlifted like what happened?
Yeah, they had to bring him. That the person survived, which obviously
This
is
is very good.
a good thing.
Yep.
But to think about the show that's been running for so long, that's got to be a scary moment.
Where
somebody
were
gets
they?
bitten by a poisonous snake. That part I didn't see. Let me pull up the
Yeah, see if
I
you
had
get some information
the
on that.
article attached. Let's see if it gives a location. They may like not reveal locations just so people don't try to um just go on the show and go crazy with it.
Yeah, you keep going. I'm gonna go fix something on this camera, but like you can keep talking. I'll listen.
Okay. Let's see how to watch season 49. So I said over 20 seasons, man. They've been going for even longer than that. So um that's pretty crazy. Season 49. Yeah, it just gives casts and stuff. It doesn't actually. The guy who got bit was 36 years old. He's a correctional officer from Saskatchewan, Canada. Yeah, it doesn't say where they were filming.
Oh,
I
no.
think they probably don't reveal.
Oh, this is just a news. They haven't come out with the show yet.
No, season 49. Season 49 is probably airing right now for all I know.
Oh, maybe they'll give you more information on the show.
In Fiji. Sorry,
Fiji?
Yeah, they're in Fiji, bit by a venomous snake.
Yeah, that seems like Fiji. I don't know
I don't know much about Fiji.
Either. I don't know anything about the woods over there.
Yeah, I don't know. That was just one thing I saw that I thought was pretty crazy.
Yeah, speaking of deaths, I got a crazy one.
Okay.
So, do you know about Nepal and like they just they re-elected their like president and
I've
like
probably
how they
seen
did it?
something about it. No.
So basically, they were like didn't like the government and like how they were doing stuff. So they like did riots and like burning down everything. They like killed like like their politicians and stuff. And then they went on to so no, actually, let me rephrase that. The government shut down the internet. Yeah, so like they were like done. Anyway, so like the whole country was like in the streets
I
ah,
can't use
but
TikTok. Oh my
yeah,
god.
burning down buildings, blowing up cars, um, and they drag out all the leaders and like kill them, and like
Jeez.
so then now they don't have leaders, so they don't have internet either. So what do they use? WhatsApp. So the whole country gets on WhatsApp and vote their leaders in on WhatsApp.
That's crazy.
So Nepal like voted like they had an election on WhatsApp. That's crazy to me. Like you just like, hey everybody on WhatsApp, we elect this person.
Yeah.
Like, what do you think?
I don't know, man. I wouldn't want to be the next person because who's to say they're not going to do the same shit to me and drag me out of
Exactly,
the fucking place and
exactly.
kill
Like,
me?
well, like they shut down the internet. You
Yeah.
just turn back the internet on, they probably won't kill you.
Yeah. That's true.
I'm like, what if the U.S. government shuts down the internet right now? Nothing.
Yeah. I mean,
Like,
people
dude,
would
we have
be.
riots in the
Yeah.
street. People like, I can't do work. I'm gonna lose money. So it'd be crazy.
Yeah. People would go crazy, but I, I'm I'm not surprised. I mean, that would realistically never happen here. Slash, like, even if you do shut down the internet, like, people could you could survive without the internet. There was a time when people survived without the internet.
Like, I'll be honest, I don't like carry my phone around. Like, people like make fun of me for losing my phone so much because don't give a shit about it.
Yeah.
Like, I guess it's valuable, but like, then again, like at some point, I could just go use my computer.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I don't use it.
I always have my phone on me, but especially when I'm at work, I don't look at my phone. Like,
Did you? Did I don't know if I told you they actually temporarily shut down the internet. Um, like I don't even remember. Like I think it was Google because Google found out that all the other systems that were like Firefox and all them were
yeah.
using the same protocols as Google. So whatever Google's protocols are, they were using it. So they just Google you found their thing where it says, "Oh, blah blah blah. This protocol shuts down the internet for Google, shuts down Google." Oh, and then they did it, and then it shut down all the other sites. They only did it for like 5 minutes, 10 minutes, but like it was crazy that I think it was like in 2000 like 11, maybe 2008, like something
Yeah.
like that.
Maybe they figured out if we write in new protocols and everyone else is just copying it, we could set up some sort of protocol that would shut down them, but not us.
What do you mean us?
Like basically Google. Like Google.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, there's other sites that like don't use Google
Yeah.
like things, but like there's a lot of other sites that just don't run as smooth as Google
Yeah.
because like you can't do certain things on Google. So.
Yeah. I mean, I pretty much either use Google or Microsoft Edge. Those are kind of the two
Yeah.
that I
I
use.
I kind of use Chrome, my Google Chrome,
Yeah.
because like that's most of the apps work off of Google Chrome, Safari because I got a Mac.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Times are changing these days.
We'll see. I'll share before we get into sports stuff. I'll share a funny story because I was just kind of scrolling through. I like to usually scroll through like NBC and ABC, try to find like trending stories, what's like been popular in the news.
Okay.
And so I was like, this time I was like, what's popular around Boston? Like, let me see if there's anything kind of funny happening around Boston. I just happened to stumble across stumble across a news story out of the Massachusetts court system about a kid I went to high school with, and
Oh wow,
and
that's crazy.
I guess he was. It's really unfortunate for the poor kid, but I
You're
guess
laughing over there
I,
though.
I guess he was charged with lewd and lascivious acts in a courtroom, which means he was masturbating in a courtroom.
Guy was just yanking it.
He was
Yeah.
yoinking in the
Was
courtroom.
was it his court or is he?
His charges were dropped. I don't know if he works for the court. I don't think he was on trial, which makes it even weirder because now you're just in your free time going to a court.
Were you like in the courtroom or like in an office in the back doing it? Like,
I
were you just like mid like row four, just like
his charges were dropped, so apparently maybe it didn't happen. But
maybe
at the same
someone's
time, he's
accused
charged
him?
with it. Yeah,
I don't know. Something's crazy. That's kind of funny. How
he's
he's just,
charged like that. That probably ruined that kid's life. I'm like, damn, dude.
yeah. You can. How you gonna get a job? You have to say that.
I know. I saw the picture of his face, and I was like, I went to high school with that kid.
Yeah.
I was like, no shit, he fucking was yoinking it in the in a Massachusetts courtroom.
It's
So,
crazy the people that you go to high school with and then like see what they're doing these
oh
days.
my god, dude, you could probably find a million things. But I thought
I
that
know.
was kind of a funny side note. But we can get into sports. I know you wanted to hit upon
You have
Big
anything?
Poppy.
No,
I'll
let's
get
get
into
to
my
one of
stuff.
these videos
All right,
while I
let's
have
get
this
to
up.
the videos. Wow.
Janisette likes to give you some videos on Mac
Those
Jones.
blitz
Oh,
looks
my bad, my
because
bad,
he's
my
been
bad.
able to
Wait, wait,
escape
wait,
the
wait,
pocket
wait,
and
wait.
make
You can't see that. Sorry. Okay.
All right, we
Wait.
can roll. We can roll through.
Roll
these-
Tide.
we can roll through these fairly quick. We don't have to spend a lot of
This
time
is
on.
loud. Can we turn this down?
Uh,
Yeah.
probably just back that up a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah, we're like, it's still loud to us. Oh, wait. I know how to turn it down. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, boop, boop.
All right.
Okay.
Take a
So-
look at 3 throws from Buffalo. Patriots 3-2.
Where is this?
Huge road win.
The 20th, a little bit above 25.
What? Oh, this is like the 50-yard line. So this is probably what,
Oh.
40. I just picked 3 clips. Drake May balled out. He's now him and Tom Brady are the only 2 quarterbacks in NFL history with 250 passing yards and a 75% completion percentage in 4 straight games. So Drake May putting Tom Brady S numbers. But let's look at 3 big boy throws from Drake May to prove to you why he's a top 10 quarterback in the
I don't
NFL.
think he's not.
Yeah.
I just needed to see him. I think we're gonna be like the
Look at
top
this.
5 team.
Boom, right in between the
Yeah,
linebackers.
I'll
and the
be honest.
safety.
I didn't like that. I saw that play and I was like, thank God it got through. I don't because like he had so many.
You just went to the next
Yeah, I
one,
know.
right.
He had so many other people open. Like look at like open.
That's who he throws the ball to.
No, not these guys. These guys aren't open. This guy's open.
Travion Henderson. Well, he's going to come up and make the tackle, but let's get the ball downfield. Let's push the ball down the field.
You got-
he's going to
you
look at
got-
that window. What do you mean he's not open? Look at him running through that window. You telling me he's not? Look how open he is.
If he just stepped there a little bit and put his hand about him and yeah, I know it's a great throw.
It's a tough play.
Yeah,
But that's
no,
why
but
it's
for-
such an impressive
if,
throw.
yeah, let me say if like Tom Brady or like Aaron
Rodgers.
Yeah, Aaron Rodgers like threw it, I'd be like, all right, yeah, that's a normal throw. But he's just new, so like it's just not something I like him to look at.
Hey, he's the guy.
But he's comfortable.
Yeah. All right.
So what else you got?
Go to the next one. Another big boy throw. Look at this play action here. This is what we need from Drake May. Fake that handoff. Look at this
If-
layered throw. Look at this
He
layered
looks
throw.
him off. He's throwing deep.
Boom. Again, right
I
between
like
the
the-
linebackers and the safeties. Layer that throw in there.
Oh, we're back over here. I hate how it does that. But
It keeps bringing you back to the other clip. But, yeah, I mean, steps up in the pocket. Great protection by the offensive line, something we didn't.
he's wide open
at-
here. They're running late, real
Look
late.
at that throw, though, layered right between the linebackers and the safeties. I mean, that's
Dude,
the good
he's
throw.
wide open. He is wide open. Like they didn't even touch him when he got the ball and went down. All right, what else you got?
All right, one more throw here. This is probably my favorite throw of the game. This one's been all over social
What is it?
media.
Touchdown?
No, this is going to be to Stephon Diggs out here.
Oh yeah,
coming up
Diggs
the
gets
sideline.
the extra yardage.
No, not that one.
Oh, I like
this is
that
gonna be this is gonna be Drake May pocket breaks. He's gonna roll out and find Diggs downfield.
Diggs is getting comfortable.
Look at this. Roll out, pocket breaks. Look at this connection with your guy. And look at that throw
Yes,
and the
yes.
catch. And then you hit him with the veteran celebration. Ooh.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm kind of glad Diggs is like getting his legs in now. Where the fuck is his mouse?
Brings it back to the
Yeah, I'm losing this mouse.
it stayed there.
Yeah. But anyways, yeah, no. I really think Diggs is gonna be a valuable player once he gets comfortable again with
Yeah.
his leg, and
Yeah.
looks
He
like
looked
he's
comfortable against
yeah, he
Oakland.
was like he felt himself. He's like, all right, I'm back. So I like to see how he does. If he's good, I feel like he's gonna either go off next game or he's just gonna like kind of feel it out, see
Yeah.
where he's at.
And this is a big stretch, right? Like this week you got the Saints. You follow it up. So Saints have one win. You're going to play Tennessee, who has one win. You're going to play Cleveland, who has one win. You're playing teams that are at the bottom of their divisions and conferences right now. This is where you have to go on a run. All right,
Like,
yeah, three big boy throws from Drake May. I mean, that's what it's all
do
about.
you think like Jake May is the best guy on the team, or you think Stephon Diggs is gonna be the guy?
I think they're gonna work in tandem. I think the most important part is the improvement on the offensive line. Um, but overall, I think the most talents on the defensive side of the ball. What you're seeing from that pass rush and that defense. I mean, think about this. They played 5 games. The Patriots have not allowed a running back in any of those games to go for over 50 yards.
Wow.
I mean, think about how difficult that is. Imagine a running back gets anywhere from 15 to 20 carries. I mean, 20 carries to get over 50 yards
I think
is what, 3 yards a run?
yeah, I wonder what the coach is doing to make this good team because like he's doing something very well.
Yeah, I mean, Vrabel's a player's guy. I mean, he would, won Super Bowls in New England, so he knows what it's like to be a player. And I think those tend to be the best coaches,
Hundred
is
percent.
guys that played and they understand what it's like to be on the
Yeah,
other
that's like
side.
with the Bruins. The Bruins coach is ex Bruins player, and
Yeah, Marco Sturm.
I see. Didn't they win last night?
They did big
They they're
3-1 win.
they're playing tonight. I got my brother and his friend are going to the game.
Yeah,
I thought they were gonna do bad because they don't have like any skilled players, but I feel like the coaches understands like they like even Pasa. I understand he's a very good skilled player, but he ain't like by himself skilled player if you know what I mean.
yeah.
Like
He needs
so
players around. When he
yeah
was at his
yeah
best, it was when he was playing with Bergeron
yeah
because of what Bergeron did.
yeah the passes and where he could be,
Yeah,
but yeah I think the coaches understand that and they're trying to get that mentality of like you guys got to grind, you guys suck.
yeah.
So
Well, and I did notice that playing. The Capitals were a 50-win team last year. They won, I think, 51 games.
yeah,
That was one of the better teams in the NHL. Um, when you're playing against good teams, you got to play them physical. I know the hockey season's a long season. It's 82 games. It's going to take a toll on your body, but that's how you have to grind out the wins now. I
yeah,
mean, you're going to have bad games. Those inevitably happen. But what I saw last night was Swayman playing good. I mean, he sucked last year.
yeah.
Um,
Swayman made a big statement saying he was going to do a lot better this year. I don't
yeah,
know. We'll see. He's kind of trash. I don't know what was it. I think it was like 3-2. Last week.
3-1.
3-1.
Yeah.
3-1. Yeah. So
Pasternak had a point on every
yeah,
all three
were
goals.
all the Capital guys playing?
Yeah, all Capitals guys were going. They had their number one goalie in Logan Thompson. Yeah, it's big. I mean,
Well, they're probably taking a load off. They're coming off of like drinking so much. So like we'll see if they later down the season if they get back in shape because I knew Florida wasn't going to be in shape.
yeah, Florida looks good though. I mean, they're just they're a good team. I mean, that Eastern Conference in general, um, is pretty loaded.
Yeah.
And the problem is they're pretty loaded in the regular season. Then Toronto stinks in the playoffs, and Carolina eventually is going to put it together because they always have good teams.
Yeah.
It's just for some reason they end up choking in the playoffs. So they're very similar to Toronto in that way.
There's just so many teams nowadays, and like they're all good, and trying to find the right guys that want to like win is the problem.
Yeah,
I think you can like every guy in the NHL is like able to win the Stanley Cup
yeah,
with the team they got, but it's just the mindset.
yeah. Well, what's your identity? I think Florida. I think a lot of teams like Toronto have an identity crisis when it comes to the playoff time because they have guys like Austin Matthews and William Nylander and really skilled players, but then these skilled players get dropped into a physical playoff environment and they lose their identity because they go from this quick, fast-paced team to getting slowed down by physical play.
Yeah, because like it's playoff season. You want to win, so you're gonna hit during the season. You don't want people to get injured
Yeah.
or like no one's hit. That's why I say what's problem with these days in hockey. Like back in the day when Lucic and all of them were like in the 2011 and team, they're all hitting back in the day. They didn't care if they're playing. They
Yeah.
like everybody knew they were on there because like you can't injure every player. There's a chance you're gonna live, but you got a chance. You gotta take the chance that like nothing's gonna happen and like you're gonna win some games.
Yeah. And I think there's um, two big headlines for me at least going into this NHL season. One, which didn't happen in the Bruins game last night, which was Ovechkin's 3 goals away from hitting 900 and being
Yeah.
the first player ever to hit 900 goals in NHL history, which
Yeah.
is an unbelievable accomplishment for his talent level. And the second thing I look at is, we touched Eastern Conference, Western Conference. Connor McDavid takes quite a bit of a hometown discount, 2 years, $25 million extension
Yep.
to stay in Edmonton.
I know he's if they don't win in the Stanley Cup or get close, he's probably gonna leave. That's
Yeah.
why he signed a 2 year. Otherwise he would have signed a longer one.
And I
Where do you think he
agree.
would go? Another Canada
Oh,
team?
probably wherever his best chance to win is, wherever that's going to be. I mean, if if I'm Edmonton and I don't win the Stanley Cup, so he signs a contract extension, so technically they have him for 3 years
Okay, yeah.
because this is the last year of his contract
Yep.
plus the two on that.
Yep.
If I don't win a Stanley Cup in the next 2 years, I'm probably realistically looking at trading him and saying,
Yeah.
we have 1 year of him left under contract.
We can't.
He's either going to walk and we get nothing,
Yeah.
or we trade him and at least get draft capital and
Okay,
young
so you
players.
think their team Edmonton is gonna be like, all right, we're just gonna get rid of
Well,
him.
it's do or die, right? Like if you know he's going to walk anyways,
Yeah.
and that's the mistake people make, right? Like, and as much as I hated the Red Sox trading Mookie Betts, at least the Red Sox said we might as well trade him because if we just let him walk, because we know he's leaving anyways.
Yeah.
If we just let him walk and get no draft capital, how do we sit in front of the fans and explain that?
Yeah.
Versus, at least if we trade him and explain to people he was leaving, whether we
That's where the Red Sox do well
yeah
on their trading. They like know they're gonna. They don't like to take the chance that like he'll stay.
yeah
They'll just get rid of you.
yeah, and you gotta know, right? Like the same thing with Devers this year.
Yeah.
We knew Devers was gonna be gone eventually. He was an issue in the locker room. Let's get rid of him, like because if we just let him walk and get nothing, what do we really do? We just wasted our time
Yeah.
having this guy around who is a locker room issue,
Yep.
and now we got nothing for him. So those are the two big storylines. I mean, Edmonton, it's do or die with McDavid. I think obviously if he gets his Stanley Cup, he's an Oiler for life.
Mm-hmm.
If not, I wouldn't be surprised to see him in one of those teams. Like I mentioned, like Carolina would be a great spot for him with the talent they have. And my guess too is what's the landscape of the NHL 2 years from now? I don't know.
Yep.
But the one issue he's had in Edmonton is just terrible goaltending. I mean, every
Yeah.
year the goaltending is piss poor.
Yeah,
for
their
them.
defense is not as the best either, which is not ideal. But like, yeah, like I feel like not he doesn't have a lot of guys that like can keep up with him and like make space. They don't have they gotta surround him with players that like have IQ of like the game, where to be, where not to be. Not just because they're skilled, because like I feel like that's what surrounds like the Bruins. Like we had guys that had unreal IQ, all the thing. They weren't like nasty players like Ovechkin, like um Cindy Crosby, but they like so good at like knowing to be when to shoot, where to be that they just like pursued like they were one of them.
Yeah, I mean, my thing with Connor McDavid is the offense will travel with him. He's such a good offensive player. No matter where he goes, the offense will be there. I mean, Edmonton's at the top of the league every year in scoring.
Yeah, because of him, he's
Yeah.
usually just nipping it.
Well, him and Draisaitl.
Yeah,
Draisaitl's one of the more underrated players in
Yeah.
the league. I would, if I'm him, I would go somewhere where I know the defense and goaltending is solidified because, like I said, I already know wherever I am, scoring is gonna follow. Like
Yeah,
that's just gonna
yeah. I just need
naturally
someone to
happen.
get my back,
Yeah.
basically. So-
And then you had mentioned it briefly for a second. Was the instance between the Padres
oh
after
yeah,
the Cup
yeah.
loss,
I like that. Yeah, I saw that video.
and they're yelling. And funny enough, is Wrigley's such an old field. I mean, it's been around for over 100 years. It's the only stadium where the umpires exit through the visitors' locker
Yeah, I
room.
saw that. I was like, that's crazy.
So, you're walking past a team that you just screwed over and they're arguing with the ref. And rightfully so. I mean, Xander Bogaerts, another former Red Sox guy, um, kind of got gypped. You're in a
Yep.
situation where, let's say, so now you're down by 3. Let's say that call was, which was actually a ball, and they called it a strike. He walks. The next 2 batters got hit by pitches. So now you have bases loaded, no outs.
Yep.
You're down 3. You got a chance to tie this game up, or down 2 at the time, and even maybe take the lead. So that screwed them over. And why I think next year will be super interesting when they bring in the automatic ball strike challenge. I don't know if you know anything
No, what
about
is that?
this. So 2 times a game, teams will be awarded ball strike challenges.
Oh, so they can, if it's a ball, they can make
Yeah, so essentially pitch comes
the
in.
challenge
Yeah.
pitch.
Yeah, essentially
Okay.
and it's going to be super quick, and they've been testing this in the minors
I
for
like
the
that.
last few years.
They're kind of leaning towards automatic like umpires, but like that's fine with
That's a
me.
ways away. I still
Yeah.
feel like the challenge system. We'll see how it goes, but each team gets 2, and it's situational, right? When are you going to use them? But batter steps out, taps his head, um, and then the catcher can do it too. So like you can do it when you're pitching. Catcher or batter taps their head, it goes real quick, goes up on the big screen
Tap.
in the
What if he
outfield.
taps his head by accident?
No, you'll know. You have to like look at the umpire and be like challenge.
Yeah. Okay.
So it's not just like, oh, I
Okay. I
tap
feel
my
like
head.
you have to give a verbal
Yeah.
like tap.
Um, so it'll be a quick challenge, and you just say, hey, I'm challenging that call. Super quick. All right, that was a ball or strike. It will go up on the
Oh,
big
that's
screen
great.
so everyone can see. And in that situation, right, if you had a challenge left, it's do or die. It's the top of the ninth. This is your last, playoff game. If you lose, they're going to challenge that call. So
Yeah.
I think it will be good.
But I don't have anything else.
Well, you got to finish off with
Hold on, hold on, hold on.
Yankees lose.
Yankees suck. Ah, fucking Poppy. I was watching so many clips of him doing that with what's his name?
Vladimir Guerrero.
No, who's it? No.
Oh, Derek Jeter.
Yeah, on the side,
Yeah.
there, he was just like looking down.
The Yankees lose.
Oh, he was on FaceTime with what's his name on the
Vladimir Guerrero.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, and they both saying it.
Yeah, that was funny.
It was just so funny.
It's always a great day
I
when
love
a New York
Poppy.
sports team lose.
Yeah, you seen him walk around New York just giving people hugs.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
he's
so
funny,
funny,
man.
yeah.
He's a funny guy.
Funny guy.
All
But,
right, yeah, that's all I had.
I'm
I had
good,
to hit him with
Dennis.
the Yankees lose at the end
Nut tap.
there.
What was it? Dunkin' Nut Tap. What's
Oh,
that?
yeah.
What's it saying?
Vanilla nut
Oh,
tap.
vanilla nut tap.
You know what Donnie's favorite donut is? The
Vanilla nut tap.
Well, as we head into Halloween, we'll do our Halloween costumes next time.
Yep.
And like Nicola and Every says, watch out, some pumpkins are queer.